nippy over here. Alright. I don't hear my music. It's okay. Sorry. I need some chapstick. I don't think I want to use these cards. I don't want to use these. I really don't. Ooh. Ah, I forgot my chapstick. Yes, vibes. All right. Those. Let me get these. Like those. Hello. Hey. Oh, you're back. Hey, girl. Hey. I had to switch it up for you because you said you like to learn stuff. You see my brain over here? That's giving big Gemini, right? So I was gonna see where it goes, but I want to do a love reading because I feel like I'm still focused on that love card and that compassion with the woman holding the world. Like, that card was so beautiful. It's like stuck in my brain. Girl. I will never, ever, ever question my purpose, anything. Anyway, conclusions are within reach. And that is a full moon eclipse. They're both full moon cards, and this is a full moon in Pisces. So Pisces brings on emotions. Again, when we're talking about emotions, balance, spirituality, and practicality. That's what we were talking about on the other live. Ugh, I love it. I love when it all like makes sense and it just emotions. How do we feel? Let's check in right now. How do we feel? Where are we? Where are we? Are we calm? Is the vibes vibing? Are you ready? Can we tap in? Can we exchange? Oh, my nose is itching already. Can we exchange this positive energy together? It's giving the vibes. I love this for us. balance spirituality and practicality. I don't have my other phone, but I guess I don't need it right now. Conclusions are within reach. And I think I had this written down in my notes. Conclusions. Where's my notebook? I feel like I already had this conversation with you guys. Wow. My yams be yamming. I'll be forgetting, bitch. I done gained a little bit of weight this summer. I digress. We're working on it, right? Conclusions. Conclusions are within reach. Bring something to an end. Arrive at a judgment. I always get like that hard pause. Sorry, guys. Conclusions are within reach. Because I already, like I said, I already channeled this message before. So it's like, hold on, revisit it. This wasn't for us, though. So that's why I'm like, this is kind of dope. Talking about stepping out of your comfort zone, being confident, bringing love into the situations. So this morning meditation, it was about how do you initiate channeling your higher self. This looks so witchy right now, but it's literally just Hello Kitty and a candle. But those shallow-minded people will think I'm in here conjuring up spirits, bitch. Anyway, my morning meditation was how do you channel your inner self? So my inspiration was, this is might ruffle a couple feathers, but you got to hear my reasoning behind it. My inspiration was Chris Brown, and it was like, well, what do you like about him? He is what he likes. So when I say that, everything about his creativity are things that, if you know Chris Brown, whatever, he had like he was a bad kid. He was like, not that he was a bad kid. He had like a lot of energy. He was very energetic. He was always into stuff. He was always flipping around the house, his mom said. He was always drawing on shit. So he used his likes and he used his own likes to be his authentic self. That's what I'm saying. And my morning meditation was like, well, what do you like about yourself that brings you closer to your authenticity? You get what I'm trying to say? So then I was like, I love how he stands with confidence. But if you look at what he likes a lot of anime, a lot of action figures. Like you always see him like, he's always a superhero in his own video. So his stance is nothing more than the things that he likes, which also is him being his authentic self, and it makes him confident because this is all shit that he loves and likes. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you, my analogies and my meditations be, whew. I said I love his attitude and his confidence, even though he experienced scrutiny in the public eye, which build resilience. And I like that in resilience. His comeback was even better and more improved. He's self-made, and and he in return he did it for his fans. So I say that to say, like, whatever it is that you want to do in life, you have to love it, and you have to, it's so easy to see when you go within and you use your likes to draw in your crowd. Does that make sense? So a lot of people get right, that's how my analogies be, they be crazy. So for me, it was like going live and having this one-on-one conversation, because the internet is a big place, and it's sort of like you see everybody wanting to be a character, but in all actuality, you just have to be what you love. And if you love you, it'll be so much easier to walk in your authenticity. Did that make sense at all? Another person that I wrote down was Caliuchis. I love her femininity. I love her soft-spokenness. What do you mean by that? My nose is itching. What do you mean you struggle out loud? And that's what I've been learning, being in other people's like lives and stuff. You have to love what it is you do. You have to be confident in what it is you do. You have to be open to positive criticism. I don't know what that word is. Constructive criticism. You have to be positive. I mean, you have to be open to constructive criticism. Struggling to be authentic, and a way to ask for help. Okay, let's break it down. Struggling to be authentic. Again, that's why I'm so glad we got Chris Brown as the analogy. You don't have to struggle to be authentic when you break it down and you just be who you are and let people know what it is that you love. Like it's like loving out loud, loving on the outside. Like, I know I'm like loving out loud. Like, I love Hello Kitty. Everybody knows Hello Kitty is my jam. And I remember when I years ago, like when my first apartment, everything was Hello Kitty, and people were like, when are you gonna grow up? And it used to like make me feel like a certain type of way, so I would decorate like normal decorations and shit. And it's like, no, bitch, that's not who I am. So as I got older, I made my whole motherfucking crib Hello Kitty, okay? And what? That bitch is expensive, okay? I love Hello Kitty. I got Hello Kitty tattooed all over my body. So it's sort of like, be who you love. Like, that's the only way I can explain it. Be who you love. And when I see Chris Brown, I see his creativity. I see the anime. I see the Transformers. I see the color. I see all the changes, because that's what Transformers are. I see all the changes, and it's like, oh my God, he fucking, it gets me hype. It's like, he's just being his authentic self, bitch. He is a big ass kid, and that's me. I'm a big ass kid. I got a smart ass mouth. I got a big ass brain. So one day you might see Hello Kitty back here, bitch. Next week you might see Einstein back here. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, be who you are. Be your authentic self, and the people that fucks with you is gonna make sure you're successful. They're gonna make sure you succeed. And in the right environment, with the right people, in the right setting, asking for help should be effortless. You probably shouldn't even have to ask for help, because if everything is energy and you're energetically aligned with the right people, they should already know what it is that you need based off of your love language. And I'm heavy on my love language. All my friends know my love language, and I know theirs. It's a must. It's a must. Because how can you say you love everything about me, you love me, you're loyal to me, when you don't even know my love language? You could be a hugger. Don't touch me. is a love language. Like there's you gotta know people's love language. There she goes. Yes, yes. And that was a great exchange. That was a great exchange. I wasn't trying to be forceful. I wasn't trying to be rude. I wasn't trying to be condescending. I wanted you to dig deep. I wanted you to dig deep in those emotions and channel them and transmute that energy. Because it's all self-imposed. It's all your own thoughts from past experiences. Like I said, it happened. Yeah. And that's why I tell people, like, with the right people, the energy doesn't lie. Energy doesn't lie. The vibes don't lie. I'm not one of those readers, and I don't even like calling myself a reader. I'm a spiritual life coach. I wouldn't lead anybody in the direction that I wouldn't go for myself. And what I'm trying to have people experience is the softer side of YouTube, because I'll be scrolling and seeing some wild shit, some weird shit, some irrelevant shit. I want my algorithm to be on the healthier side, and hopefully in my Gemini mind, my algorithm is gonna take over on the healthier side, because God said think big. So back to you. Conclusions. So the balance of spirituality and practicality, and with conclusions being within reach, I think we've come to the conclusion of what we need to work on. Because remember, it was Pisces energy. So Pisces are emotions, Pisces are feelings. Pisces are a little bit indecisive, but one thing about a Pisces is they're true to their emotions. My feelings are my fucking feelings, and my feelings fucking matter. So with conclusions being at reach, we have concluded that these are my feelings and my feelings fucking matter. And the right people in my energy will know these are my feelings. They will respect my feelings. They will respect my boundaries. Therefore, they respect me. And these are the people you need to surround yourself with. These are the energies you need to surround yourself with. These are the rooms you need to be in. I might not be the smartest in the room, but the people around me in this energy don't look at me as the lesser person, but they want to include me and help me grow and help me learn and help me become better, because in this environment, we are all elevating together. Girl. And those are the rooms you want to be in. I'm hearing, even if the two don't, I'm hearing that you will be in rooms that you don't even know how you ended up there. But the fact that the energy is safe and healing, it's opening people's minds to a different perspective on togetherness. If that makes sense. Because I'm pretty sure, and that's why I was hesitant. I'll be transparent. That's why I was hesitant on going on Elevated's live a couple times, because I know what I bring to the table is very, very different. Very, very different to some people. But if you slow it down and look at the big picture, it's nothing that you haven't seen before growing up in church, if that makes sense. Not to say, but like I said earlier, spirituality has changed. A word is a word, motivation is motivation. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't know how to incorporate that, because I felt like that wasn't really needed. You get what I mean? But yet we're here. Take time to breathe out. Safe. Yeah. yeah, it was a safe thing. Like, I can not to say anything. Like I said, it's the internet. The internet is a motherfucker anyway. But I don't want to I don't want to feel like I have to explain a little too much or defend myself. So you peep, pause, and pivot. That's all. Peep, pause, and pivot. And I've learned a lot from those groups. I've learned a lot with the people I've met. I've learned a lot, especially in communicating and self-doubt. It really helped with my confidence. You get what I'm saying? And it's like things happen so fast when you slow it down. That's the key word. Everything happens and it's very clear once you slow it down, and it's easier to pick up on. Again, I've been saying peep, pause, pivot. I've been saying that for weeks, even on my threads. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, take time to breathe. You guys, that's my little baby. That's my little baby right there. The end of a tough cycle approaches. I love it here. I love it here. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Remember I started out saying I wanted to do a love reading? A new romantic cycle begins. Moon in Libra, finally. I get to do some love. Don't let pride get in your way. What is pride? Alexia, can you look up what is pride? Can you put pride in the chat? What is pride? Let's talk about pride. Pride's been coming up a lot, especially over there with that courage card. Remember, pride and ego. And I feel like a lot of people aren't aware that they're operating, or they operate out of pride and ego. Do you feel the end of it? Do you? Please tell me you do. I'm telling you. You tap in every day, it's going to be amazing. Oh, bam. I like both of them. Satisfaction derived from one's own achievements, the achievements of those with whom one is closely associated. Sorry, I'm letting her cook. Because this don't let pride get in your way card is the full moon in Leo. And it's a lion on the card. And Leos are, I don't want to say they're prideful. Oh, tricky. We have Leo and we have Pisces. We got Libra and Capricorn. I think we have all the elements. Bro, we have all the elements. Fire. Is this one card? These cards be thick as shit. It is 2 cards. All right, we got fire, water, earth, and air. Don't let pride get in your way. Conclusions are within reach. Take time to breathe out. I did a live. I did a late night live, and it was a vibe. None of my regular friends were in here. It was all new energies. So back to I have all the elements. The conversation on that live was in every relationship, situationship, job, move, and everything I reflected on all of the situations that I thought of in a negative way. And I said, let me look at it in a positive way. And in all those situations, I had to look at like who was I dealing with, and it was at the end of whatever the analogy is, at the end of all of that, me transmuting that energy from a negative to a positive, I mastered all the elements, meaning your pride, learning when to not take things so personal, knowing when to take action, knowing when I'm procrastinating, know when I need to fall back. And then it moves into water is your emotions, knowing when you're being manipulated, knowing how to look at a situation and separate a person's energy from your own, and know these aren't my feelings, and know who I am in any set environment. Capricorn is earth, knowing when to stay grounded, knowing when to focus, knowing to keep my own energy in alignment so I don't let any outside influences mess up my frequency, therefore fucking with my fire energy, fucking with my water energy, which is my emotions. Then we go to air, which is your mind, your mental, your thoughts, knowing that putting all those elements together and making logical situations. In this particular situation, I might feel emotional, but now I have to bring logic into the situation. Now I have to think of the bigger picture. Now I have to think, again, is this relevant to my healing? You get what I'm saying? You master all of the elements. So it's saying to think back, because conclusions are within reach. And once you think back and realize how much you've overcome and how much you've achieved, you can take that deep breath and be like, you know what? I'm actually where I'm supposed to be. I'm actually in alignment with going in the direction of my higher self. But it requires me to slow down and reassess the situation. I don't know, I feel like this is sort of repetitive, or maybe I'm constantly like thinking. What do you need to release? Ooh. Surrender to the divine. Ooh, I felt real hot and fuzzy. What does it say? A new start is coming. Oh, that felt real good. So what do you need to release right now in this moment? Hey, Navy, I do. Hey, Navy. Hey, girl, hey. I hope all is well. I hope you've been well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are on a journey to our higher self. Yeah. And trying to understand the journey together. So what do you guys need to release? What do you feel you need to release? You don't have to tell me. Just remember our deep breaths, though, throughout this live. What do we need to release? What do we need to surrender? Because remember, all day we've been on the fence. We've been on the fence of, we've been on the scale. We've been on the scale. And how I placed the cards, I didn't even realize it. Remember I said the past is the past. So on this side, we have don't let pride get in your way. The end of a tough cycle approaches. On this side, we have conclusions are within reach. Take time to breathe. A new start is coming. Isn't that nice? And then in the middle, we have what do you need to release? I fucking love this. Do you love it? So we have two scales. Luck is on your side. But here's the thing. It's not releasing the guilt. Like I said, we have to turn it into a positive. What we have to do is we're playing that Pac-Man game, and we're going back to wherever we were in that moment where we felt like we didn't stand up for ourselves. And it might be a painful memory, but that's the whole purpose of healing, growing pains. So we have to put ourselves in that situation. And why did we hold back? Who were we holding back from? Did it benefit us move forward in the game? Did it benefit us now? Obviously not. So we got to go back and realize, why did I hold back? Who was I talking to? And if that's not the initial trigger, you got to go back even further. Go back. What was that trigger? Who was I talking to? Who, what, when, where, why was I rejected or ignored or made to feel less than? And then you have to come back present day and see like your mindset now. Sometimes it's not about a feeling of guilt that I should have. Sometimes we weren't as knowledgeable as we are now, and that's what I'm saying, learning how to transmute energy. You aren't as knowledgeable as you are now, so now your response is different. So you can't continue to carry this guilt for not knowing. Girl, Raising Cane's gonna love you too, but your waistline isn't. Exactly, you were young. There's so many things that if I'd known then what I know now. But if I already knew, everything would be different. So it's sort of like you listen. People go through things. People go through some unfortunate things. People go like it. For us, I can only speak on us, for what we've gone through. It's about understanding why, what you like. It's all about growth. I don't know how else to explain it. It's all about growth. It's just all about growth. I've really lost my whole train of thought because something else. Sorry. That Raising Cane just really threw me off. Confidence is the key to success. Confidence. So you have two Leo cards out here. And when you think of Leo, people automatically think, oh, Leos are flashy, Leos are cocky, Leos are me. When in all actuality, Leos are very giving. Leos are very nurturing. Leos want to see everybody win. Leos literally get shitted on by everybody that they love because they put their own emotions to the side. And if this is an energy reading, this is what we have to transmute. Putting our emotions to the side to make other people happy. For other people, to make oh God, I'm hearing to make us digestible for other people. Bitch, please. That was very, very distinct. To make me digestible. Excuse me? Excuse me. Honey, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything to make yourself digestible for somebody. Everybody don't have good taste. Now that's Leo energy. Not everybody has good taste. Y'all forgot I'm a Leo Venus. So I feel the energy that's coming with this. There's somebody new in this chat. I feel this is what I was feeling earlier. Where you gotta sit up straight, poke your titties out, and say it with your chest. Everybody doesn't have a good palate. Everybody isn't well seasoned. So no, you don't have to make yourself digestible for anyone. You got your salt and pepper people. You got your cumin and saffron people. And let them know. Oh my God, that triggered me. To make yourself digestible. And I feel, okay, perfect right now. I'm triggered. To make yourself digestible. Let's talk about why I'm triggered. What emotion is this stirring in me? I always considered other people's feelings. But I always found myself being like sometimes the butt of people's jokes to make themselves feel better. Had I gone with how I really felt, I would have shitted on these people and let them know how the fuck I really felt. But I was sparing somebody else's feelings, therefore doing a disservice to myself. Heavy Leo energy. So you get the high vibrational Leo and the low vibrational Leo. The ones that do everything for everybody just to get shitted on, and then you have the ones that are like, you know what? I know who the fuck I am. You don't have to make it. You don't have digestible, bitch. For who the fuck are you? Remember, the word is irrelevant. The word of the day is irrelevant. What? What happened? What I miss? Election right now. Not to say like that, but hold on. Ooh. Every time I look at the chat, I lose my train of thought. Yeah, lavender. I need a little more time. I know. Oh, you're so far. I need a little more time to fill out your energy. I usually let my consistent, not to, you might, listen, you have a life, but I usually let the people that know me, my energy, what I want in the chat, what I won't allow in the chat. Yeah. Just a little more time. How you guys feeling? A time for healing. I'm glad my air conditioner went off. So yeah, a time for healing. Has any of the information we've talked about, do you guys think that this is the direction you need for your healing journey? Thank you, Lavender. And isn't that funny? This isn't lavender, but it's like a purpley. That's neat. Lavender. Oh, y'all got lavender? I got some. I think I'm about to light some. Lavender's calming too, guys. I did want to do a love reading. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I did want to see. How many of y'all are single? Who's single? Drop a 1 if you're single in the chat. Oh, I told you I gotta do a love reading. A fiery climax approaches. I'll be telling you. I be feeling the energy. You single mentally. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah, we know who. All right, there's people missing. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Be bold and make the first move. I gotta do a love reading. What just happened? Be bold and make the first move. So is this to say on our healing journey, we've healed, we're healing, and now we're about to meet? Who we about to meet, y'all? You get it? Trust the process. Trust the process. And those that are involved, maybe you might be rekindling something. Maybe this new way of this new mindset, you know, this healing journey that you're on might what do you call it, rub off on your partner, and you guys can work on the journey together and heal together. Ooh, that is so cute. Yeah. Ooh. Your dreams need a practical plan. Your dreams, yeah. Your dreams need a practical plan. That's clear as day. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, we're releasing though. We're releasing. We already know that we got the tools. We know how we need to release. We already got that. We know what we need to do. But now, again, this is confirmation. Your dreams need a practical plan. So if you want to release someone, you got to have a practical plan. How do you plan on releasing? Adjustment. Ooh. Adjustments are required. Ooh. Ooh, a time to give rather than take. I've never gotten this card before. And this is a Virgo card. A time to give rather than take. And it's Virgo and it's green. So I'm seeing like your heart chakra. You have to give what it is you want to receive. You have to operate in the language that you wish to be understood in. Who's that? Hey, elevated. Hey, hey, hey. Did that make sense? A time to give rather than to take. Did that make sense? I think all day we've really been vibing on literally abundance, clarity, our higher self, releasing negativity, releasing toxicity. Right? Am I right? We've really been on a releasing, we've been releasing throughout the day. I think that's good. I think everything is in alignment, and especially with having all the elements out there, which is further inner understanding what's going on. Inner self growth, exactly. Inner self growth. Okay, all right. I love that for us. So we know from the beginning to the end. Now we're up to love. Can I do the love reading now? Or y'all want to still work on self? Are we still working on self? Because I feel like it's a lot of things that we have to put into perspective And like I said, moving forward, operating in that stance. Remember, chin up. Say it with your chest ass nigga. We covered a lot. We actually covered a lot. The grounding, the recharging, the transmuting energy. We covered a lot. I think we covered a lot. I'm not understanding that so much. You said there's a lot of things we have to love. I'm sort of technical. She said, I don't really know. You love what you love. You don't have to love anything. If you love it, only you know why you love it. You love what you love. You're allowed to love what you love. Oh, do we want to do love? Do we want to do love reading? Yeah, I get confused. Like, you're allowed to love whatever it is you love. I think that's what love should be. Love should be that authentic. You love it. Like, I love Hello Kitty. It should be that simple. It should be that authentic. You're very close to achieving your goal. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. Alexia, Lexi, when's the next full moon? I want to say August. August 10th, August 11th. When's the next full moon? You're very close to achieving. It's a gibbous moon. When's the next gibbous moon? I didn't have my other phone with me. It's a gibbous moon. The next full moon is on the 9th. When's the gibbous moon? That shit's bright. All right, that moon is very, very bright on this card. August 9th. Oh, you're just a baby. On the 9th, in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, Saturday. It's something about this moon, you guys. Hold on. It's something about clarity and truth. And I hate to say like an exposing. It's not an exposing. It's a, oh shit, I didn't see that. Oh shit, I didn't notice that. Oh shit. Realization? Realization. And I said that moon was close. You're very close to achieving your goal. You're closer than you think. Maybe this is for you, Lavender. You're closer than you think. Yeah, you're closer than you think. Ooh, guys. Scared of making the wrong choice. Scared of making the wrong choice. Hold on. Scared of making the wrong choice. You can't be scared. You can't be scared because what have we learned? We learned when we get that bzzz feeling, that's our nervous system. We're learning how to regulate our nervous system. We know what feels good. We know what we need to move. We know the feelings. Let me slow down. It's like, pew, 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 pew. What have we learned? We learned how to regulate our nervous system. We know that this is our energy. Anything outside of this is not of us. And then we learn how to be in that situation and see what it is, who it is, wherever it is that makes us feel this way. And we know how to either remove ourselves, stand up for ourselves, or keep it moving. Is it worth it? Is it relevant to us becoming our higher self? Is it relevant to our future self? If not, bitch, it's not worth it. So that's why the moon is so close and so bright, because it's like probably, again, I said it's closer than you think. So probably a lot of your problems or confusion or whatever is probably closer than you think. It's probably something you're holding on to, something you're scared to release. Maybe you're scared to, oh my God, this is 12th grade. I don't know what's going to happen next. Nobody knows what's going to happen next. But you can only take everything that you've learned and apply it in the real world and make the best out of it, and attract like-minded individuals that are on the same path as you and are on the same journey as you, to help you become your higher self, to help you elevate, and to help you succeed. And this goes for anybody. Knowing what to let go of. Again, I'm telling you, some of y'all is holding on to time, a lack of mindset, being cheap, not investing in yourself, scared to invest in yourself. Or maybe you spend too much on investing in yourself and not getting anywhere. No, the excitement is where you want to live in. The excitement is where you want to be. So you know anything that isn't bringing that excitement along their journey isn't part of it. And when you speak on your vision, anybody that same excitement, when you speak about your vision in any room that you speak and you don't feel that same excitement, those are not your people. The people you talk to when you speak about your idea, if you don't feel that excitement, those are not your people. They are not worthy of listening to your good news, your good ideas. Mm. Mm. Knowing when to be in a room and just listen. When you don't have that same excitement, the universe, God is calling you to just listen. Because you're very close to achieving your goal. There's somebody, something, someone, people, place, things, boats, coats, boats, whatever, that you're just supposed to be listening. Because it says a lot about character. It says a lot about morals. It says a lot about what's the other word? I'm hearing a moral compass. There are certain rooms you need to be silent in, or just the silence itself should speak for itself. If that makes sense. It's what's, I see, I can't explain it. Again, discernment. Somebody saying something, but you sitting, not you're listening to listen, not to respond. And by you listening and you have discernment, you can hear what they're saying, not just the words that are coming out of their mouth. Mm. I knew this was going to happen. Two of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. And the Chariot. Bum, bum, bam. And the Ace of Wands. You're very close to achieving your goal. How do I say this nicely? You're very close to achieving your goal. But this person is by themselves. This person is by themselves with this idea. Because what you don't see is all the people with their hand out portraying to be acting in love and camaraderie. And moving forward, you're taking the positive and the negative, the positives and the negatives from said situation. I'm not gonna say that. This is tricky, tricky, tricky. All right. How do I say this? Whatever this idea is, this is your idea. This is your baby. Treat it as such. There's an idea that you have that is going to be really big. It's going to be really big. I don't know who this is. It's going to be really big. And it makes you feel good to share so much knowledge and information, but I'm hearing generational wealth. Whatever this is going to bring generational wealth. But there's a negative here. There's a negative here. God, I'm hearing everybody is not meant to feed off of you. Ooh, judgment. Judgment. The Page of Swords. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that because I'm really trying to keep it very general, because telling the wrong person, somebody taking your idea and not giving you the credit, doing all the footwork, and then in turn feeling sad because it's like, I did all of this work, I did all of this, I was trying to help, I was trying to da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and all they did was, it's discernment, you guys. It's discernment. It's discernment. And if this is your idea, if this is your, you got to pray. You got to pray real, you got to pray. You got to pray. Because like I said, just how we're growing and we're vibing high, those people are catching up. Other people are catching up, and they're not using the tools for positive. They're using certain things for negative, and what's done in the dark always comes to light. Know that. What was done in the dark always comes to light, and you'll get the recognition you deserve. but it's just the emotional process that emotional process a person will go through being betrayed, being lied to. Like, I trusted you. I didn't, well, I wasn't expecting this from you. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? Again, this card came out again. The Four Cups and the Five of Cups. No, the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. The Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. I don't know. I gotta pick one more. I gotta pick one more, y'all. I don't know why. Feeling sad. You have the Star. I'm gonna put that right in the middle because that's how I separated it. King of Wands. The Hierophant. And the Three of Swords. Why did my music cut off? I can't. This was supposed to be a love reading, guys. Anybody have anything to say? Anybody want to chime in? Anybody want to chime in? Miss? You want to chime in? You know, sometimes okay, now, okay. Seven of Cups. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard being so logical. It's sort of like once you see it, you can't unsee it. Sometimes it's hard to unsee stuff because there are people that we want to love so hard. There are people that we want around so much. There are people that, like, damn, I can't believe this is who you really are. And these people know they're fucked up individuals sometimes, but they don't want you to see it. But then when you see it, you can't unsee it. And then in return, this triggers, again, triggers tarot. It triggers something in individuals that it's like, what is it called? Not stroking somebody's ego. What's it called when you hit somebody's ego? What is it called when you, I don't know, you hit somebody's ego, and then it causes them to look within, like, oh my God, I didn't know this about myself, or how the fuck did this person see this, or, but it's good. It's good because now you are being forced to heal that part of you. I know. Growing pains. This is so heavy on discernment. Everything, you don't have to accept everything that's offered. You don't have to accept everything that's offered to you. No is a response. No is an answer. No is a fucking complete sentence. Point out the obvious. Why did you say that? It's literally pointing out the obvious, which is choosing yourself, betting on yourself, not needing outside validation. Healing hurts, guys. The truth hurts. But it's so much easier to just be honest. I don't like shit that makes me confused. If I even tell my coworkers at work, they be like, Star, you didn't do this, you didn't want to go. Because, and like, again, I check my energy at the door. If I'm going here and I start feeling confused, bitch, y'all energy is fucking off. Y'all chakras ain't the fuck aligned and I'm going home. Other places, I'm cool. I'm cool. I do not let anybody disrupt my nervous system. I can't do it. Once people start making me confused and questioning myself, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. And then my Gemini gonna kick in and I'm gonna tell everybody, fuck everybody. You get what I'm saying? And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that person because I need to understand. I need to understand what is happening. So I have to be present and understand what is happening. What am I supposed to learn from this situation? What am I taking from this situation? How did I get in this situation? What didn't I see before I even got in this fucking situation? I knew I didn't want to be here, didn't want to go here, but I said yes for the sake of the da da da. No, we're not doing that no more. We're not doing that shit no more. Sorry, we're not doing that shit no more. And you can't pick and choose what parts need healing. You can't pick and choose. You either all in or you're all out. It doesn't work that way. Either you're all in or you're all out. Always, always. So I wanted this to be a love reading. So how could we turn this into a positive, right? Because we're transmuting energy. So we have an opportunity here that we don't see coming. And it's a very abundant opportunity, a very abundant, it has the potential to be a very abundant opportunity. But it's calling you to self-reflect, a lot of self, reevaluate, reassess. How do you feel? Does it make you sad? Do you feel energetically drained? Is it costing you your peace? Again, back to the projection screen. If a big projector were to be on the screen and showing all the options and all the choices and all the decisions you made at this moment in time, would you be happy with all the choices that you've made? And if not, we're not pointing the finger. We're not saying, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. How can we do it differently this time? First of all, you're never supposed to tell anybody your idea until it's done. Because everybody can say congratulations to you and wish harm on you. And energetically, that negative energy might outweigh your positive energy. And if everything is energy, it's not going to prosper. It's not going to work. That's just how energy is. There is a higher level of commitment here, though. Somebody's confused. Somebody's sad and confused. Somebody's too stuck on the past. Somebody has to release the past. Somebody has to organize their thoughts. Somebody has to take control of their own mind. Remember we were talking about undertones? Oh, me too. What is that? I can't see that far. Is that you? Is that you? Remember we were talking about undertones? I'm getting somebody being so sensitive to energy that you're oh dear. I'm getting somebody that's so sensitive to energy that in other sorry, somebody's picking up somebody else's sadness. And that's become a way. This is giving y'all ever seen, what's that movie? It's the cartoon. Sadness. This is giving sadness. Who's that character in that? Sadness. This is giving sadness. But sadness made sense. Joy and sadness needed to work together. Y'all know what movie I'm talking about? It's that emotions movie. That's what I call it, the emotions movie. Inside Out. Yes. This is giving sadness. Nobody understood sadness. But once they took the time to understand it, sadness made fucking sense, bro. Sadness made fucking sense. This is giving sadness. This is somebody so used to or used to operating being sad, but it's like they're not sad. They're just misunderstood. Does that make sense? This is giving like sadness, but just misunderstood. We have to redirect that energy. I think that's what this is about. Redirecting the energy. Changing lanes, switching paths. See what I'm saying? Me too. I loved sadness. I love sadness. Joy was pissing me off. Joy has started to piss me off. Joy was a people pleaser. Sadness, I fucked with sadness. I really did. I fucked with sadness. Sadness is the lady from The Office, the chubby lady with the glasses. That's her. I loved sadness. Joy was pissing me off. Anxiety was a little vibe too. I understood anxiety. I resonated more with the first one. Because I like the concept of the little bubbles, the memories. And for us, I felt like that was a beautiful movie for kids because that's teaching them how to transmute energy. Like for me, if I ever like certain dates I remember that aren't good dates, I like to on that specific date, I'll do something completely different. I'll do something fun. I'll do something I've always wanted to do. So that way, when that date comes up again, the most recent memory is, you get what I'm saying? Like that, I have a new memory unlocked. Like there's a new memory for that now instead of the negative one. So I loved it. I loved it. fucking sadness. Fucking sadness. The 5 of fucking sadness. Yeah, but this is going along to get along because somebody don't want to be alone. Going along to get along for not wanting to be alone. Goddamn. Eight of swords. Eight of swords. You said it yourself. Eight of swords. Overwhelming. Ooh. Oh my God. This is overwhelming. Somebody's like, I don't know if this is a fear of being alone. Jesus Christ, this is a deep fear. This is a deep fear. Or this is a fear of being found out. What the fuck is happening? Once my back start itching, I start getting the spiritual itches, y'all. I start itching. This is like overwhelming sadness. Why? Anybody? The 3 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, the 6 of, oh, and the 4 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. Knight of Swords. It's sort of like, when is it going to be my turn? When is it going to be my turn? This is ego. This is all ego. When is it going to be my turn? Breaking your own heart. You're breaking your own heart. Who is this? The fear of chasing something that will never be. And that too, being the only one to enjoy it. But again, in the beginning, we weren't seeing something, remember? Not understanding it. Changing directions. We talked about this. Going along to get along. No. We're staying true to ourselves. We're staying true to our purpose. We're staying true to what it is we believe in. And just because it's not received doesn't mean it's not good. It's not. A lot of times it's just not understood. Everything isn't for everybody. The devil, bitch. We started the day with the devil. Fear. The devil is fear. False evidence appearing real. That's the devil in your ear. I don't know why I said it like that. Because I'm getting like puppet strings. I'm getting puppet strings. Manipulated. Fear. That's a self-imposed prison, bro. That's, you got to get out of that. Fear. Toxic? No. Fear. This is like understand. Scared of what though? I don't know. I'm still confused. Okay. Okay. Cause I was like, this is starting to get repetitive, and then it's like not giving me a headache, but it's a headache. It's just a headache. It's, again, you're very close to achieving your goal. Get out of your own head. Your head is a self-imposed prison. Get out of your own head. Get out of your own head. When you have that much confusion up there, it's so much easier for the devil to come in. Maybe that'll make it clear. When you have that much confusion going on up there, it makes it so much easier for the devil to come in and tempt you. Damn, the Queen of Swords. Was that mean? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to be mean, but... Oh, and the Emperor. Checkmate, bitch. I said what I said. All right, I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing. Checkmate, bitch. And I don't know if you can see the flags. This is how we're operating. You're in the clear. Slow down. As a matter of fact, get the fuck out of here. See the level? See the level? The red flag is on the bottom, but you ain't gonna make it too far. Get the fuck. No, red flag, you're out of here. You want to redeem yourself? Okay, now you got a lot to fucking prove, and you better be on the up and up energetically, bitch, because anything that lowers my frequency, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. Checkmate, bitch. I said what I said, and I mean what I said. And you see her, she's sitting there. She's not even standing on business. She said, I wish the fuck you would cross my boundaries. I wish the fuck you would dismiss my feelings. I wish the fuck you would invalidate my feelings. Bitch, because you're dismissed. You fucking serve no purpose here. Ew. Is this our higher self talking? I think so, because bitch, she in the clowns. Bitch, I done been through some shit. Fuck you talking about. Checkmate, bitch. Ooh, I love this. Who's in here now? Ew, it's giving bad bitch energy. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I started getting a headache. I started getting real like, wah, wah, wah. I was like, oh, hell no. No. Back to self. Back to self. Yes. Logical. We're thinking logical. Who was popping shit? Who took it out of there? Oh, that's Lauren. Lauren can talk like that. Lauren can talk like that. Hell yeah, right, Lauren? Fuck them. Oh my God. It's the Two of Cups. Oh, you're awake? You're still here, mommy? The Knight of Wands. The Four of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Because in the middle we had the Four of Cups. And the reason why I was holding off on that Four of Cups, because that card is supposed to be like bored or not interested. Bitch, you're allowed. No thank you. I'm not interested. You're the fuck allowed. Next. And then by staying true to yourself, bitch, because I've been through some shit. I'm not fucking with you. You're Two of Cups. Knight of Wands. Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. It's sort of like the universe is like, you were true, you were honest. Like, okay, I'm bored. This isn't serving me. I don't like this. And you see how like she's like getting it off her chest. It's sort of like, you know what? That right, that it's like it unlocks something by you saying no and sticking to how you feel. And it's sort of like, no, I don't want to, bitch. No means fucking no. It's like liberating. It's liberating. You get what I mean? Like the more you stand up for yourself and know what your boundaries are and own that shit, it's gonna be so much easier, and it's gonna feel like so much lighter. So much lighter. The Page of Cups and the fucking Eight of Cups. Not accepting anything less. That's what the fuck that is. Not accepting anything less in any aspect. This is emotionally. So what are emotions? It's how we feel. Again, invalidating our feelings. Anybody that invalidates our feelings, but you don't care about me. You don't respect me. You don't respect my boundaries. You don't respect me as a person. Fuck you. Right? Oh shit. We have the moon, right? We have the moon. But how I had to think about it. How this is being portrayed. This is the water and this is the sun, right? It's the sunset. So the moon, it's already in the water. So it's like she's walking away. Like she's already realized it. The hidden, the fears, the sneakiness, because this is giving like less than. If you want less than, go fucking get less than. I'm not too much. You're not enough. That's what this is giving. This is not me, y'all. This is what it's giving. You want less than, go fucking get less than. So this person is walking away from those emotions. I'm not less than. You just require less. And I can't operate in a lower frequency. So therefore, she's walking towards the sun, which is her truth. I'm walking in my truth. You can do what you do. You do what you do. Not with me, but you do what you do. We listen and we don't judge. Three of Cups, the Tower, Nine of Pentacles. That's a single person. I don't know why I have that face. That's my thinking face. I just heard ain't nothing slick to a can of oil. Yo, you can't get nothing past you, bro. You can't get nothing past you. You can't get nothing past you. And you know it. And you know it. I don't know why you hide this part of yourself. I don't know why you hide this part of yourself. My heart is racing because this is like somebody like, yeah, I'm gonna kick it to this one, I'm gonna kick it to this one, and this one being like, no, don't put me in your motherfucking roster. And this person's like, how she know about my roster? How you know I had a roster? Or what? I know you talking to somebody else. I know you kicking it to somebody. Bitch, I'm not the only one. Don't miss me with the bullshit. And this person just shutting shit down, going on their merry way. Bitch, you tried it. Bitch, you tried it. And usually the Ten of Swords is somebody being stabbed in the back. This person learned how to transmute that energy. So swords are your thoughts. So this is like, if you see the Ten of Swords and they're being stabbed in the back, that's how many times somebody fucking betrayed them. This person is hip to the bullshit. We started with the Queen of Swords. We ended with the Ten of Swords. Bitch, I'm hip to the bullshit. There's nothing you can't put. It ain't gonna get past me, bitch. It ain't gonna get past me. And a lot of people don't like when people operate in discernment and listen to their intuition, because then they look like a fuckboy or a fuckgirl or a real weirdo because they just trying to be, not a good person. And you call that shit out respectfully, because in this situation, you're not being rude. It's sort of like, okay, no. Remember, say it with your chest ass nigga. No is a complete sentence. Okay, this is the strength card, and it's got an infinity symbol on it. But it's also a lamb and a lion. And I remember when I was meditating this morning, I wrote down that the devil comes to destroy, excuse me, like it comes to destroy like a lion or something. A wolf in sheep's clothing. You can recognize a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's what the fuck it is. Narcissists hate to see you coming, boy. I cracked myself up. I'm sorry. But this was a vibe. I was like, where is this going? This is like giving me, bitch, a narcissist hate to see you coming, especially a covert narcissist. Hate to see you coming. Feel, oh, I'm doing the work. Oh, I'm helping everybody. Bitch, you have an ulterior motive. You're not helping nobody. You're helping your fucking self. But outside looking in, it looks like you're helping every fucking body. Not you. I'm just saying. There's an underlying that you see past the bullshit. That's crazy. My delivery got to get better. The Eight of Pentacles. And it's all the phases of the moon. Because this didn't happen overnight. This is something that's been perfected over time. Some of you, I don't think you realize just how smart you are. I don't think you realize how smart you are. How much you have to offer. How what you already have is perfect. The King of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. It's like a plant. Just because you don't see it taking root doesn't mean it's not. Some people have to, that's that self-validation. Some people have to see it to believe it. And I can't fuck with people like that. Because, bitch, can you see air? Does that make sense? Some people have to see it to believe it. But that doesn't mean nothing's happening. And with that intuition card, it's sort of like you looking at it like, no, I don't see it. I don't see it. How many times you going to say, I don't see it? I don't see it. Oh, shit. Didn't we have the two of... I don't see it. You're literally self-sabotaging with yourself with negativity when what you have is already perfect and you already know, you can already identify a wolf in sheep's clothing. You can already, this isn't your first rodeo. Oh, my eyes, my ears hurt. This isn't your first rodeo. The Five of Swords. And the Nine of Swords. Jesus, fix it. So many negative thoughts, but we released them. We released them. So I don't think these are our thoughts. This is projection. This is projection. My cat, she drinks water so dainty. She's like, she's such a lady. You said it's time? Absolutely. It is. It is. It's time to get out of our own head because the Chariot is here. Oh my God, you got the Chariot, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Oh my God. It's, yeah. Yeah. And the sooner you recognize all of this and put it all together and make sense of it, well, there's no sense to be made. The sense is already made. Once you stand on business and realize your no is no, you are the prize. What you have is a great idea. It has the longevity and the generational wealth and all of the things that's up there, that when you get around certain people, places, and things, you start questioning yourself and you start being confused. Get the fuck out of their energy. Those ain't your people. They just energy vampires. They just gimme, 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 gimme. Once we get rid of all these fucking people, it's like riding a bike. Bitch, you might think you don't remember, but once you get up on that bitch, it all comes back. Does that make sense? I love that for you. And like I said, if that's the excitement you feel, stay in that energy. Stay in that energy. And anybody that deters you from that excitement, get them the fuck out your energy too. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. I don't know how well that I'm gonna end it there. Cause that's amazing. It was the same excitement you just had. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do it. Let's do it together. And let's do it big. Let's do it big. Oh, what was that? Look, what got lost in the sauce? The Page of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Cups. The Hierophant. The Hermit. The Hermit. The fucking Queen of Cups and the Hermit, bitch. You know how deep... Oh. The Two of Pentacles. And the fucking Sun. I knew it. I knew it. Bitch, it's up and it's stuck. You've been on... I'm sorry, I can't keep saying... We've been on the... humble side. We've been on the... patiently waiting for my moment. We've been patiently on our Drake shit and our Drake bag. I'm waiting for my moment. Bitch, is here. It's here. And I'm hearing that Monica song. It's funny how the tables turn. So who was up is now going to be down, and who was down is now going to be up. And I'm not saying it in a negative way. It's sort of giving energy to, hey, Boogie, people that been on their high horse too long, and it's like, let me bring you back down to reality. And then the people that are like, oh my God, when is it my turn? When is my turn? They're going to wake up, bitch, and it's going to be your turn. Because you went deep. Remember, I'm dramatic. Ugh. We went deep, bitch. We went deep. We went fucking deep. And we transmuted that energy, and now we're fucking here, bitch. We're here. Balanced. Energetically balanced. We're in alignment. We're grounded. We have the tools. We know what it is we have to work on. We know what it is we want to receive. We know what it is we want to give to the community or present. Like, you're closer to achieving your goal. You're closer than you think. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to end this here because no matter how it tried to become a negative reading from that side of the room to this side of the room, we look, 10 of Cups, we transmuted that energy and we turned the negative into a positive. So I'm not going to keep like trying to, it's like beating the dead horse. We know now. Now we know how to transmute energy. Now we know how to transmute energy. You feel me? Turning negatives into positives is our superpower on this channel, okay? So a reminder, the 10 of Cups, bitch. And you're very close to achieving your goal. So I hope you enjoyed the vibe. I'm going to do this again tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow too. So if you enjoyed it, leave me a message, leave me a comment. Should I leave this up, guys? What do you guys think? I think it was a vibe. I'm going to leave it up. I never really leave my lives up because, I don't know, I feel like you have to catch it and be in the moment. But I feel like we drop so many gems with each other that anybody that stops in and replays it later can get something from it. So I hope y'all have a great night. Love you guys. Make sure you say your prayers. Make sure you thank the big one, God, for waking you up, and make sure you release. You always, my grandma always taught me, pray to wake up. And I know that sounds really weird, but my grandma always say, he don't have to wake you up. Thank you. That's the whole goal. That's the goal, that anytime. Now, I'm going to put y'all on game real quick. Spiritually speaking, this is just what I meditated on. And whoever's in here, I hope y'all catch this. So, I don't know how to do. I just lost it. Now I got it. Okay. Spiritually, like she just said, I looked at one of your old ones and it was great. I want anybody to come and look at any of my videos and it resonate in any time frame in their life. Now, I advise you guys to look back, whether it be me, whether it be your favorite reader, any time point from this moment on, look back at one of their readings from a year ago. If that reading resonates, you're where you're supposed to be. And that right there will help you differentiate. I don't know why I'm being compelled to tell you this. That will help you differentiate who's woke and who's woke in the spiritual community. Because you should always be able to go back and either be where they're saying or have dealt with that and it's a positive now. If you're ever in the same situation, still confused, then that's no. That's the spirit of confusion and delusion. Did that make sense? So I'm gonna leave it there because I know I'm about to ruffle feathers with that one, but I took my own advice, so I wouldn't be telling y'all no bullshit. I literally have been like unsubscribing to a lot of people because I look back at, I started with October, I believe. And one of my favorite readers, I went back as far as October 2022. And everything just fell in alignment with what they were saying year after year. Like I took the advice, not their advice, but I listened to myself. And it was like, oh shit, I did that. Oh shit, I did that. Yeah. Tarot is supposed to be a tool. It's supposed to be, you're supposed to spiritually grow eventually where you're only listening to your own guidance, and you no longer need, hey James, you no longer need these tools, because that's the whole point of a tarot reader. They're supposed to give you the tools to help you navigate your own life, not as a give me money, give me. No. We are supposed to give you the tools for you to operate your life. I don't know your life. I mean, I know your life, but I don't know your life. You know what it is you need, though. My job is to give you the tools to help you get in alignment, to line your chakras, learn how to ground, learn how to transmute energy, learn how to work with all the elements, and be your best self, your higher self, and put your best foot forward in the motherfucking world, bitch. Okay? So, with that being said, have a great night, you guys, because I don't want it to turn negative or turn left and the trolls come in here and fuck up the vibe, and then I'm going to be upset. So, y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.